Welcome back, everyone, to Let's Play Rule Waves 2 as Germany, episode number 51. I have energy again. Hopefully I won't be falling asleep during this episode. So after that huge victory, wow, I guess we're stacking victory on top of victory here. The Americans are down to basically nothing. It's just kind of sad. They have one battleship left, which, yeah, basically I think in every fight that we've gone through with them, almost no battleships have survived. We just keep destroying them one after the other. There's been some, so obviously John Wisby is up to his usual tricks, writing some excellent roleplay. Again, almost every video, the comments section is full of good role-playing articles. There was a funny one even about, like a joke article about funny things going on in the world, and I think one of them was Torturpitz is a better admiral asleep than the Americans have awake. I thought that was a really funny comment. Anyway, so the Italians, the reason why I mentioned John is because he wrote a funny article about how the Americans are annoyed at the Italians. And boy, wouldn't you be? Holy cow, the Italians have done just about nothing. I mean, I guess the only contribution that they have had to this war whatsoever is to throw a couple of weak ships. That one battlecruiser, which was so head and shoulders outclassed, it was easily sunk. It was never a threat. That was in the Battle of the Baltic. And I think maybe on another occasion, maybe a destroyer or something showed up, and it was also, I don't actually remember what happened with that one. I'm just presuming it was sunk. So, I suppose we can find out. Nope, we can't. Not really. Well, yeah, I guess we can. 1933 was the year it was sunk. So that must have been... Are these the sinking dates? For some reason, there we go. Year. So this was 1916? I think these are the years they were built. I don't know if this is correct. Let's go to me. Yeah, Gneisenau was not destroyed or sunk in 1912. I believe that she was built then. And the Feuerdrache probably also built around that time. Well, I guess we can verify here. When were the Feuerdrache? Yep, they were built in 1923. So this is not reporting the time they were sunk. So going back to this list, this was certainly the one that was sunk. And who knows what else. Apparently, I think a lot of these are actually being sunk by submarines, actually, which I dislike, but that's okay. No to all. Darn it, I forgot. Oh, wow. Submarine has taken a shot at the era. Wow, jeez. And the Song to Kaiser as well. And we sank 2 submarines. Pittsburgh is interned. They're still winning this war. A convoy attack? Interesting. I have a carrier here. Oh, okay. I was like, we have I believe the Graf Zeppelin, right? If I'm not mistaken, the Graf Zeppelin is out in Southeast Asia, and indeed she is. So now, before I forget, I want to request a new fighter. I think it's time, and we're going to go, first priority is speed, and second priority is maneuverability. I'm going to go with that. Since firepower just isn't getting us anything, it hasn't helped, and I think our fighters have been a little bit underwhelming. Their performance has not been that great. The cap is letting a lot through, despite being like a very, very overwhelming cap. I'm just surprised the combat air patrol is not netting greater results, and I'm going to kind of blame that on engine and maneuverability. So we'll try to emphasize those and see how that might change things. Maneuverability, maybe I should have put that one for... No, that's... Yeah. Okay, so we have a huge budget surplus right now, and the one thing I want to do is I want to design our new foreign tonnage companion. And it is going to be a corvette. So I was thinking a little bit about this. I've been getting some advice. I think somebody advised me to build a corvette for my... Anyways, it's still, I would say this is something that I'm very interested in doing, is building a corvette 900 tons, I may actually choose colonial service on this because we're probably, yeah, I'm sure that we will, in fact, because we're not going to end up having enough. So this will give us 1,000 ton increments, and wow, we have medium AA guns, so that's interesting. I actually want her to be using dual purpose double guns. Can we do that? No, we probably don't want to use... Well, yeah, we want to use coal, because, you know, screw it. We need 900 tons, so we'll probably go back to... Maybe we'll go up to 1,000 tons. They can't carry mines. The error here is redundant. If it can't carry mines, then it cannot carry 8 mines. Fire control, don't care about that. Only single... Okay, good. So that's fine. We get like a lay of the land here. Let's clear these turrets. We'll reduce these mines. We'll give it minesweeping equipment because, hey, if it's not... Oh, no. This will reduce its ASW. I think we're not going to use this... I guess what we should have is like 2 variants. You know what? I am going to do minesweeping. It's going to reduce the ASW, but I'm actually okay with that. We'll take this down to 2. I think we are going to make an 800 ton. Yeah, I forgot to add guns. It's complaining I forgot to add guns. We'll add some 4-inch guns to this. So, what do you look like? Yeah, it's actually too many main mounts. Okay, fine. We'll take one more off. And we want this to be, I think, long range. Yeah, it worked. Good. Yeah, I'm gonna make it coal. I don't care. So, speed of 20 is just not necessary. We can make the speed whatever we want, really. It doesn't... Well, I mean, there's no speed difference between 8... I mean, no tonnage difference between 18 and 19, so we might as well make it 19. Colonial service... And it might as well give it AA directors, which seems weird, but what else are you going to do with this... with this anyway? And she only has 15 tons left, so we'll just give her fire control. Huh. And there you have it. She's technically done. I'm going to drop her AA directors down to 3 just to give me a little bit more flexibility here. Central firing. I don't really care, actually. Increased elevation, sure, why not, right? Just give her a lot of ammunition. She's never going to use it. But I think that that's fine. In fact, I'll take it down to 170 just to reduce the cost. It's weird that you would do that, but I am going to. So this will be kind of our new minesweeper class. We had a destroyer out. I believe the Gluckstads are out there with our minesweeping equipment. And these are going to be dispatched to all areas. So the good news is that that's why I just chose to go with this in the end, is because we were actually going to have minesweeping in every place where we have foreign stations. Where we have any, like, ports or anything. So really, all the places where our ships are going to be will now have minesweeping. Which is why I decided to go with this. And we have a lot of tonnage left over. I mean, you can see I was just kind of goofing around trying to figure out what I wanted to get, like long range, you know, I mean, a bunch of stuff that you don't really need. So I just did all this. I had tonnage to throw around, which is why we went with colonial service as well. Keep that on. So, what's the name of this ship going to be? Darn it, somebody actually... Shoot. I'm going to steal this from my destroyer list. So I apologize to people who wanted this to be let me see if this is already on the list. Okay. So I'm really sorry if this is a bummer to... I almost want to rename this the Gluckstad 2. Let's put this at the very bottom of this destroyer list. Sorry, a little maintenance on the side going on. But I guess this is going to end up being the Adler. which was, okay. Overgun. Too many main mounts for displacement. Does that go away at 900? It does. So I think we will go ahead and make this 900 tons then. We'll get this up to 4. I know it's not going to make a big difference since we are using the minesweeping stuff, but we'll get this directors up. We'll get this to improved director. Hey, I mean, they're going to fire and hit now. I don't know if this is increasing the maintenance, all this stuff. I mean, supposedly if it's increasing the cost, it's probably increasing the maintenance. Yeah, we can't really add anything there. What about reliability? Oh, okay, we can make it reliable. Sure, that's good enough for me. I'm fine with this. Are you fine with this? The game is fine with this. I'm fine with this. Coal firing, again, this is nonsense, right? But there's a reason for this. I want to reduce the cost. So let's go ahead and design that. And we're just going to build a ton of them. So anti-war demonstrations are taking place in Italy. I was really hoping that they would just collapse. Improve power training for torpedo mounts, which increases torpedo readiness. I have no idea what that means. Increases torpedo readiness. I kind of have this funny image of a torpedo sitting in a tube being like, okay, I'm not really ready. Oh, okay, I'm ready. Does it mean, okay, realistically, probably it means that torpedoes can be launched faster with less prep. Maybe the solutions are more accurate. Although it probably would say more accurate torpedoes then. Or maybe the torpedo reloads take less time. Hell if I know. No! Stop sinking things, stupid submarines. Ah, see? That's exactly what I don't want. Braunschweig has been sunk. Another Valkyrie. So the Valkyries haven't seen action yet, but 2 of them have been sunk already by submarines. The Ross-Weisse. Oh, darn it, it's not a Valkyrie. I thought for sure, it's like, no, it's a Valkyrie, but nope, it's not. Well, we'll fight it. This is a circuiting class. It's a very good class. Should be able to handle, well, I mean, it's actually, these are pretty outdated. I'm not sure how they're going to handle. As long as it's not a battle cruiser. I think it's a AMC. No, it's moving too fast to be an AMC. Oh. Oh. Actually, they do have 2. We need to go north to get to friendly territory. Let's do that. I don't know if it's actually a cruiser or not. I mean, look, there's not anything we can do anyway. There's almost no way we're going to outrun it. It is not a cruiser. We'll move in. So what are we up against here? Oh my gosh, 12 6-inch guns. This thing has us beat. Although, you never know. Crazier things have happened. We are using Advanced Director. 2.5, 1.5, 2.5, 2. Wow, yeah, they have us beat in like every way. We're gonna ride on this course and just hope that we can... We're actually launching torpedoes, which is amazing. Okay, a few hits happening here. Deploy smoke. I wanted to deploy smoke just to get there, to reduce their accuracy. We are hitting them a few times. Kind of all riding on this. If they just waltz into this torpedo. What? What happened to it? What? Why? Why would you do this? Did it hit? It should have hit. It should have hit. I don't see it. Oh my gosh, I don't know what's going on. That's frustrating. It was not a hit, somehow. How did that happen? It must have been a dud or something. Critical hit on the damage on the fire control. Of course. Oh, it didn't deter us. If we get close enough, fire control shouldn't be important, right? What I want to do is kind of give them an angle where they can't use their rear guns, which... Is that already the case? Actually, we've destroyed one of their turrets, and so it's 6 on 6 right now, I'm guessing. Yeah, it's 6 on 6 because half their guns are disabled. We're still losing this one, but we're definitely going down kicking. Really, really wish we could launch torpedoes again. Okay. So what does this mean? Okay, let's think tactically here. I think I want to spin around to port, try to get on their rear. This will give me a chance to use my starboard side torpedoes. It's kind of a long shot that we even survive long enough to do that. Or maybe I just go in this way. Okay, let's go in this way. Oh my gosh, she thought the same thing at the same time. But it looks like we might have a chance. I'm assuming that she's... Nope, she's not... Oh god! Oh. We're launching torpedoes, okay. Hold torpedo fire now. Wait for my command. Stay on her tail. Alright. She can't hit us. We go! We did it! Oh! Yeah, it looks like the torpedo was going right through her anyway. Well, that was a very fine fight. And full decorations for the crew of the Voss Visa. That was a fantastic little battle. Very entertaining. And I wonder why this is doing this again. I'm just going to go to the build screen on this one. And yeah, we're going to build a ton of them. So the maintenance is going to be 17, still a little bit pricey. But we want a lot of these. And now I have to bring out my recording software. Properly fit the screen again. Looks about right. Yeah, okay, so tons of foreign stations. This is exactly why I want these built. Because then we can actually liberate our light cruisers from any sort of foreign station duty, which is going to be so nice. And these are actually an ASW of 4 with minesweeping equipment. I am very happy with that. Very happy. Maintenance is a bit high, I would say. A little bit higher than I expected. The Glückstads only have a maintenance of 12. And they have, well, they're 3. I mean, this is 4 with minesweeping. And this is 3 for 12. So yeah, I'm actually pretty happy with this. I think it might be partly due to the fact that they can have such low speed. So that, you know, the engine is not going to take up much space. They seem to be better than my Bockenheims, which are currently like the backup Glückstad right now. Oh, we have one Glückstad which is not on trade protection. Interesting. Oh, the Bratwurstels were my minesweepers, so these will probably remain in Northern Europe. Yeah, these have a maintenance of 9 though. That is pretty good. That is pretty good. For foreign tonnage, they're useless though, right? So we'll move them. They're very good. Actually, they're very good strategic points because, as I already mentioned, their displacement is so low. They won't really occupy too much of the points for bases. So you can stack more in a sea zone, but they still count as 1 point strategically. Now let's actually resolve this issue with the foreign stations. And we can do that by... Well, I guess I can take some Bockenheims and put them on foreign station. They don't have to do this for very long, so let's just do this. And that satisfied it. Okay, because I don't really care where these... Well, actually, let's take a few of them off. Put you on active duty. I do want some to stay in the Southeast Asian area, just because I do have some ships which need protection there. Yeah. Wow, so many torpedo activities. I mean, submarine activities. 6 months, holy cow. Small engagement. You know what I need to do? This is so stupid. Why am I not doing this? Let's invade Haiti again. I'm assuming that we have a huge victory. Yeah, oh my gosh, yes. Okay, let's do it. Bring on the invasion. And we have right now 114 to 13. Why not? I don't really need Haiti, but it is the closest thing to Tortuga. This is like, I think that this is Tortuga Island. I thought it wasn't there, but I guess it is. Somebody told me north of Port de Paix. I thought it was this one at first, but what do I know? I really don't know where Tortuga is. It's not that it, that's not the origin of my namesake, so. We probably can start building fortifications here. Let's get the usual two 6-inch guns. And you know what would be good as well is to go to Puerto Rico. Oh boy, Caribbean. I probably passed you. I see Puerto Rico. And let's actually get some air bases here. Arecibo is available. I don't think that we have any air groups there, so this is something we'd actually consider doing, is manually going to Arecibo. It's not going to be... Oh, whoop. That's the very last one, of course. And this only has 20... so I'm going to do this. I'm going to add 19 medium bombers. I kind of want to see how they handle, if they're, you know, any good. So until the airbase expands, we'll do that. And that's going to probably kick up our naval aircraft maintenance, but... What is going on with this foreign stations thing? Oh, it's all these light cruisers being sunk. That is so annoying. Okay, well, I think the Valkyrie is good enough. Let's open up the Valkyrie class and see how different she would be if we were to make her now. 128 tons. Is that enough to convince me not to use her? I think she's actually quite good. Oh, she can be retrofitted too. Okay, I'm going to buy some more of these. I'm not going to do the retrofits yet, but I do want some more. It's going to be expensive, unfortunately, but God, we're missing... I'm going to build another light cruiser as soon as this war's over, but in the meantime, yeah, we need some more ships being laid out. Who wants to go to foreign... Oh, you know what? These useless... Yeah, this one's going to foreign stations. Okay, invasion was delayed. New docks complete. We really ought not to do this, but you know what? We're having fun. Improved landing guidance systems lower the risk of landing accidents on our carriers. I don't know if we're even... Like, the submarine damage, like, what the hell is even going on with that? Doesn't make any sense. Okay, lots of nonsense. So probably foreign station. No, it's okay for once. These guys are all on. It's just kind of funny the way there's so many ships being torpedoed. Like, come on, ASW, do your job. Is it because? Oh no, 50. They're building 76, which is crazy. And Italy only has 38. They only have 88 total. Our numbers should be way depleted. Yeah, we're down to 21. So I'm going to do another tactic. I'm going to build coastal submarines at this point. And the reason is the person who did all the math, I forgot who you are, but I know your name on Discord. So they were doing an analysis, and the coastal submarines are actually very effective. Okay, I probably can't. Can I afford another million? No, I don't think so. We'll leave it at there for now. Okay, we've invaded Haiti. Oxygen fuel torpedoes. Will we use those? I don't know. Probably not. Who is this? Russia? Yeah, we can piss them off a little bit. Oh, good. So the new fighters. Firepower. Good lord, there's just nothing. Okay, the speed is much better. So we'll probably just go with the top one because toughness, everything is. The top one's like better in every way. And of course, it's not a Messerschmitt or a Focke-Wulf, it's a Dornier, which is just so very strange to me. I am not impressed with this firepower, though. I'm really not. But in every other way, it's better. And maybe maximum speed just has that big of an impact. So we'll go ahead and do it. Messerschmitt's out designing dive bombers. Better range. Still only the 800-pound bombs. I would like to see the 1,000-pound bombs. But better range for free. And better speed, that is still very important. So that'll probably become our main one. 3-1, 12-2. Lots of rating in the Caribbean, Mediterranean, West. I mean, that's fine. Our unrest is pretty low, so we'll accept. They didn't muster. Very good. How's the invasion in Haiti going is the big question. So we are at... Okay, we're about at parity now, probably because we lost more ships. Let's send some more, any of our Sternbringers, which are still in, well, anywhere. Yeah, so we have one more, the Stoles, which is now going to move to the Caribbean. And not only that, but we also want to move... I think it's time to move a third carrier down there. And we'll get all the Sudsleifas as well. Move you both to the Caribbean. Just to promote our own cause down there. And the Valkyries are all going to move down as well. Since this is the hot spot, I don't expect to see the American fleet in the Northern Europe sea zone again. They could because, you know, they're crazy, but I'm just going to assume that they won't. So we have 2 carriers and 2 carriers. I kind of like that split. I think I'll move some more Bratwurstels down. This might help the Caribbean. Oh, they have short range. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Okay, well, I moved some ships down. Yeah, we got 3 light cruisers, 2 destroyers, and a Sternbringer. The Blukers are not. Those will be forever resting in Northern Europe, probably for the rest of their active service. The Gneisenau's are... they're both damaged anyway, for crying out loud. And I'm not going to move the Hohenzollern's there. Fire Drakas? Maybe I can move another one down? I think I can, yeah. Well, let's just make sure that I'm not going to overwhelm. How's our point situation in the Caribbean? Oh, yeah, we're okay. So let's do that then. Let's move one more Foyo Draka, the namesake of the class herself, into the Caribbean. So it's probably time for us to build more carriers as well. Yes. Oh, wow, increases gun range by 5%. Well, that's very nice. Man, we're losing those ships like crazy. Hidden mine in the Caribbean. Oh, well, that's going to be something which will be fixed when we get our new... battle in support of land combat. This is what I was wanting to accept. And it looks like that should be an instant win. Wait. I thought that he fixed this. Frederick said that he fixed this. It canceled my invasion. Oh, no. My invasion is already happening. Disregard that complaint. The target is already invaded, so the battle is still going on. Let's just, before I get my, knickers in a bunch, let me just wait one more month to see if we just win the invasion, because they did just... It's actually a battle in support of the invasion, so maybe those don't even instantly cause a defeat. Although, I still think that maybe that should be the case. Maybe not. Maybe the land forces can hold on. Yeah, I'm actually okay with it either way, on further thought. Okay, let's maybe let the army have... No, that's just... every time I do that, that's always a stupid decision. Okay, we have 6-inch dual-purpose guns. Wow. No to all. Okay, destroyers hit but not sunk, thankfully. Hit a mine and sunk. 9 enemy submarines sunk, that's much better, although their number is growing overall, so not really helpful. 14 friendlies sunk. Fleet battle near Iceland. And they don't have any airfields in the region, so I guess we'll, attack ships. It's going to be the break of day. It's summer. We might just have, full daytime. I mean, what time is it? It's 1:30 in the morning. It's already going to be daytime. So the big question is, what kind of carriers do we have? Do we have our carriers? The answer is yes. They are a little bit too far back, in my opinion. But let's start looking at what we want to do as far as launching. So 300 almost makes sense in this case. I'm going to take it way down because I'm guessing what's going to happen is they're going to be spotted very soon. Now, I don't think Reykjavik has any... I don't think that they have any aircraft that are going to help. We'll go 160. How about that? I'm going to go 170 because we're pretty far away. Did they fix this, by the way? I'm so happy that the carriers now do the spotting from the carrier, not... Left. So that's fine. Can we make it 50? No. We want 160, 170. I think 170 is going to be fine. Take this down to that. One, two, 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 aircraft for spotting. For scouting, that's not that bad. I think that that's okay. We're going to have other scouts deploying from... at least one deploying from there. Let's say okay with that. And in the meantime, let's start preparing our aircraft for some kind of launch. I do want to take some fighters with us, just in case. So let's take 12 of that. 14... We don't have any dive bombers? Oh, we do. 10. Perfect. Let's ready this group. And let's ready 9. Good. Dive bombers. Ooh, the different torpedo bombers. That's cool. We'll take a bunch of each. 15, oops. So let's decrease this one to this one. I want to see how they do individually. Kind of rank them going up against each other in this whatever. So let's ready that whole group. And then we'll ready the next group in a couple minutes anyway, but I want those to be focused on. So I think that's everything we want to do up there. Very glad that we have four-year Drakers in this fight because... Oh, we have the Blukers, though. Yeah, actually, we're okay. Bluker is a very solid class. And did they mix and match? I don't think so. I think these are just pure Blukers. Ah. No. They did. Well, that's okay. I mean, we'll just live with it. Oh, okay. Okay, well that's fine. Unexpected, but fine. Okay, so we'll manually control these guys to get them into position. It's a battle cruiser. Don't believe that for a moment. Oh, that might be a heavy cruiser. No, it's probably a cruiser, light cruiser. A scout. Let me just get you to join things. This is the Teutonberger Vald. Yeah, that's a very good destroyer class. I may need to put them to work here, which is not what any destroyer captain in Tortuga's navy wants to hear. Get on your suicide hats. We're going in, boys. But it only makes sense. You're just worth like so much less than anybody else's lives. Destroyers' lives matter. For those of you not in America, there's like some controversy about people saying Black Lives Matter. Look, at all lives matter, including Black lives. But I don't want to get into the controversy, but the joke would be, Destroyer lives matter, Tortuga, or Torturpits. Torturpits, as a representative of the Destroyer Crew Union, we just want you to know that Destroyer lives matter. Okay, this was a battle cruiser. 16-inch guns, that's pretty scary. 11-inch belt, 3-inch deck. Let's possibly start disengaging to take advantage of our higher deck. So if we have time to do it. Again, I don't want to lose ships here. We don't benefit from losing ships. We benefit most from getting the hell out of the way and letting our aircraft carriers do the work. So yeah, we might even just pull off and have this guy deploy smoke. Well, that was not a good turn. Start the deployment of smoke, since the wind is pushing it more west. Yeah, this is just a terrible turn. Jeez, good Lord Almighty, please have mercy on my ship. You guys have 16-inch guns. That's awesome. Oh, we have 16-inch guns. I forgot the fire druckers have those 16-inch guns. So we actually outgunned them. And here I am running away. Well, it's because we're getting just slammed right now. Will we be able to hit them? We will. Form the line! Form the line! Rightful rudder. Rightful rudder, aye. I'm in a chipper mood. So it's just I think our maneuvering here is pretty sound though. Let's get the Blukers involved. Having them turn into us is like beneficial. I mean, hell, I could even launch my torpedoes right now. I think I will, because early on the hits mattered the most in my... Are you kidding me? So this must be a friendly ship thing, which is obviously nonsense. Wait, it's better now. There's still an unidentified ship. Okay, I really don't know. I guess it's a bug. don't think they're even going to go that far. Something like, well, 207. These are changing. 207 is the best. Oh, 194. That's what I want to see. Those are some really, really wildly changing solutions. But I got the one I wanted. We'll turn back in and let the Blukers open up, hopefully now. And the Blukers, I didn't check. They're actually better at close range. This is so backwards. My whole design philosophy in this career campaign thing has been pretty much inverted of what it should be. But that's okay. I'll turn off the smoke. We will angle back to the east. This is going to be kind of weird. We'll have ships. I'm having one hand cross over the other. We'll have one ship cross over the other. That's what I did with my hands, which obviously you couldn't see. But we're going to do this little fun maneuver, which probably looks better in a movie than it does as an actual tactical plan. Those torpedoes are spot on. Good job, Torpits. You've done well. I mean, hey, if you're going to allow me to do this, may as well just allow me to control the exact angle of launch. Those are spot on. And going to cause some havoc, if nothing else. Let's get these torpedoes, well, mobile torpedoes is what I call destroyers apparently. Let's get them to close in a little bit. And 3-inch deck on these guys is the only sad thing. Now, can we launch yet? I think we were already launching. Let's get these guys to just crank up the speed and move in. They are not needed here. I'll probably leave the rest of these as escorts, because, wait. These are not dual-purpose 5-inch guns. Yeah, I'm just going to rely on the cap. I'm actually going to send these guys all in. They have a long ways to go, but let's move at emergency speed because this is indeed an emergency. It's under AI control. So we'll probably have some AI control vessels here that, yeah, we can't do anything with it. What are these then? Oh, they're the Bravurstals. They surely do not belong in combat. Okay, good. Let's get our carriers up to something about squad max and get them, continue to move them that way. They're ready. Oh my gosh, they're ready. So let's just do it. The cap is ready to go up. They're ready and they're flying. They'll be going up first, I guess. And that is perfect. Okay, so location. Should we coordinate the strike? I don't know if there's carriers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this way down here. 128. No, we actually messed this up, didn't we? I need it to be less than 113. Yeah, that's fine. So now when I say launch, it should say, do you want to upgrade the bombs? Yes. Perfect. Okay, good. So it wasn't as quite as far as I wanted it, but it's good. We will be following back from this slowly and letting them creep into our bomber range. All the while, these torpedoes will all miss in the end. Okay, that's fine. Maybe. Yeah, they know. They saw the torpedoes. They made their maneuver. The reason why it looks a little bit weird is because this is not line ahead formation. They're all turning. It's like they know to get it out of the way of the torpedoes. Frederick has specifically said that the AI does not, although it sees torpedoes, it does not actively avoid them. They just react according, to whatever plan. And hey, you know what? The AI, it may need that help anyway. Oh God, the Sankt Kaiser's landing hits. Are you kidding me? Every single Luker out there should be ashamed. Go bury your head in ice water, and let me know when you start being able to hit something, because the 12-inch guns on the Hohenzollern is actually the thing hitting, whereas everybody else is having some problems here. Hey, look at that torpedo, it just went away. The game was like, you're too close. You might actually hit, so we're just gonna delete it. 37, Valley Forge is 36. The Alaska is going to be difficult. They're all basically the same thing. 8 16-inch guns with... I'm not actually sure how to deal with this. We definitely want to pull back, though. So we'll continue to do that while the destroyers, I guess, move in. You can see that my prediction of these guys moving to the right was correct, though. We knew that we wanted to launch more to the right, not to the left. Same may hold true here. I may actually get you to launch friendly ships in line of fire. There's no friendly ships in line of fire. Yeah, I will fire that, actually. Did he just immediately turn north? Well, that's going to be problematic. Okay, Blucher heard my loud complaints about him, and they've both landed, and 2 other ships, I should say, have landed hits on the Franklin. Unlikely to be doing too much damage. So the Goer is now going to be a true escort, as in she's not going to be going in. She has no more torpedoes. Get these guys to hold on their torpedo firing until I command it. Just making sure we don't have smoke deployed. We no longer do. Some Kaiser actually hit them over this whole line too. It's just, that's really funny. We continue to rain down 16-inch shells on the Franklin, which I'm happy to see. Rochester has hit us. Oh, we've re-identified this as a Rochester, which, boy, that class must be very disappointed. She has not performed particularly well in the last few battles. 16-inch guns landing on the Franklin. It's the only matter of event of consequence in the last round. My clicking is not going in the right spot. It's 47 minutes. We'll probably have to bring this to a close here. Gone are the days, as people already mentioned, when we actually were able to land, or to actually able to go at about an episode a year, but we'll catch up a little bit before the next war. Look, I'm fine if they want to pull back. I'm fine with that. We'll get the Foyer Drakas into position in the rear of the line. Yeah, so we're okay with doing this weird line even. What I should be doing is wanting to slow down to 17 so we can get, you know, the 2 lines become 1. It's like, it's the marriage of the lines. But, again, the aircraft are coming and they're going to do more damage than anything that is going to happen here. So we're not too worried about it. I think I already gave the order to launch. They're probably just right now working on getting... getting spotted. And we'll ready a second group of torpedo bombers. This one only has 1 in it. Yeah, so we'll ready the rest. Okay, good. And we want this group actually to move a little bit more. They're going to move east when they want to do takeoffs. So we're going to have them move a little bit more west so that when they move east, we're kind of compensating for that in advance. What did I set that to? Maybe even more than that. Okay, something like that. This Franklin is not having a good time. Probably a really good time for me to pounce on it, but destroyers are not close enough. They will have to come to her rescue. How convenient that she stopped just as my torpedoes were reaching where she probably would have been. Do we go in and just... I think we'll send 1... No, not you. You 2 in. More damage we can do to these guys before the... Whatever. 49 minutes. So we're going to call this video to a close here. We'll pick it up in the next episode. Until then, thanks for watching and take care.